Hello, good morning students. Hope all of you are well. Today I am going to discuss your second chapter, that is query forms and reports in MS Access 2013. So before we are going to discuss the chapter, what are things we learn? First is create simple queries using a wizard, create queries manually, summarize the data by using queries, update records by using queries, create forms by using a wizard, create report by using a wizard, preview and print reports. So before we are going to start, we will tell how to start MS Access. Start all programs, Microsoft Office, MS Access, or you can start from start, run, access. You can type MS Access. You can type and click on OK. It will open. Okay. So how to do these things, I'll explain one by one. So students, before you are going to start, so we should know these things. Database in Access are composed of four main objects. So database of MS Access composed of four main objects. These are table, queries, form and reports. So these are the four main database objects. In MS Access is a DBMS package. So a DBMS, Relational Database Management System, DBMS. So in DBMS, what are things we learn? Table, query, report, forms and reports. So first we need to know what is query. A query is a statement of question about the data stored in the table, or it can be a request to perform an action on the data. So query is actually a question, statement of question based on the data, or you can say it can be a request to perform an action on the data. It describes the condition that must be satisfied for records to be matched in one or more tables. So it's a set of condition. It should be satisfied from the given table, one or more tables. So there are two types of queries. First is select query, then is action query. Select query, what it does? Find records in the database that match the criteria specified and display those records in a data sheet. So it will find the records in the database that match the criteria specified and display those records in a data sheet. And what is the work of action query? Finds records in the database that match the criteria specified and perform some action on those records. So both are different in here. It will display the records in the data sheet. It will perform some action on the records. So these are the queries. One is select query, one is action query. Next we will get that creating queries. Queries can either be created by using a wizard or by manually. So we are saying using a wizard. So MS Access 2013 help us to create the query easily using the wizard. There are four wizards available in the MS Access 2013. Four wizards. One is simple, then is find duplicates, find unmatched, crossbar. So how it is, I am just giving you an example. See, in simple query option, we can extract the contact number of all the students. Find duplicates, we can retrieve the names of all the students who have registered for more than one course. Here, unmatched, we can retrieve the names of all students who have not participated in the sports. These are the examples. And cross tab, we can calculate the sum, average, etc. That means in simple query, retrieve data from one or more tables and display the result. In simple query, you can get the data from one or more tables and display result. In find duplicates, sets up a query to locate records. First you have to locate records and that have the same information in one or more table that are specified. Okay. Then find unmatched sets up a query to locate records in one or more one table that does not related to the other table. So it will locate the records in one table that do not have any related record with other table. And crossbar is a query to calculate. Now how to create a query using wizard? We have to create, first we have to go to create tab, then we go to query group. Query group, you will get the query wizard option. In the query wizard option we will get, then select the query wizard, simple query wizard, which creates a simple query from the field that we pick up, and click on OK. Simple query wizard appears. I will show you the next one. See the diagram please. This particular window will open. There you will get simple query wizard. Click on OK. Then the fields will come and tabular query heading will come. By default it will come. You can change the name also. So available field you can select by this sign having. You can select the fields according to requirements. After selecting the field, you will get next option, next. That way also deselect also. By mistake, if you have taken any field, you can change it also, modify it also. So these things will happen until your fields are not completed. Selection is not completed. It will continue up to this much. Setting query title. After that you can set some query title. You can give your title, tabular query title you can give. And lastly, click on finish button. Then it will display the table query result. For example, here date of birth, address, first name, gender, contact number, status. So this table has shown. Okay. Then open the query in the design view by right clicking on it. The query designer is shown in the figure. So this is the query. So student list, student attendance, these two tables. So here I can make the query. Field, my field is ID, name of this table. Here also ID, here also date of birth, name of the table, student list, name of the table is same. Here I am putting the fields ID, date of birth, address, first name. Then it will display this way. Now I want to make some query. Here the query is made in such a way that I can add a query. Here this button I will uncheck it, and what I will do, I would do a criteria that row under the field gender. Did you see gender? Yes, criteria row under the field gender. This one I want to make a criteria equal to M, means those who are M for gender, it will display the gender with M, that means male. So let us sort the record according to the date of birth of the students. To do so now I want to sort it according to date of birth, and I am setting here ascending. After that I go to design tab and click on result group run. It will display only those fields with the gender M, with the date of birth according to date of birth. So these are the criteria which I can set query. That way I can set. This is some simple one example is given. A small example has given. So observe that what you observe from this one. What you observe that the only male students record are displayed which are stored according to their date of birth. See, date of birth, male students record has shown, and address is hidden. Here I am not showing address, okay, because I have only created the criteria based on date of birth and gender. So here address is hidden. So this is the one kind of query, making a query criteria. So also we can make the thing in manually also. We can do the thing in manually. Okay, so anyone you can do, choice is yours. Till now we have written the select query which typically locate all the records that meet the some criteria. Let us write query perform some calculation. So we can perform some calculations also in query. For that we'll get in some aggregate functions also we can use. Some aggregate function, for example, we are having some function, it will calculate the total value. Count function, it will count the number of fields, number of values in the fields. There are also some aggregate functions are there. I will just show you. Here we are getting some aggregate functions also: average, minimum, maximum, standard deviation, variance. These are the aggregate functions also you can use. Okay, so they have done through that. This is a query result: first name, gender, roll number, contact number, fees. So records, they want to see total, they want to make a total. So there's a auto sum option is also there. Auto sum, the summation is the Excel you have seen also. Auto sum option there. This way you can also do. Okay. Next we'll do updating records using queries. Next we can do updating records using queries. Action query helps to manipulate the data stored in the database. What is the work of action query? Action query helps to manipulate the data stored in the database under certain circumstances. It finds the records that match the selection. First it finds the records which match the selection criteria and perform an action. So it first finds the record based on the selection criteria, what criteria we have given, then it performs the action on them. So there are 4 types of action queries are there. What are they? Append, update, delete, make table. Append for adds records from one table to the end of other table. What it does? Add records from one table to the end of the other table. Update, you know that update means make changes to records in one or more tables. Delete, it will delete records from one or more table. And make table, create a new table from the data. Create a new table from the data in one or more tables. Creates a table from the data in one or more tables. Note, it always advisable to copy, you should remember it. It is always advisory to create a copy of a table before executing an action query. Why? So that it will be a backup. So always there should be a backup for it. Okay. So in case of query is not successful because once the query is executed, it is not reversible. So if when you make a query by mistake anything happened for query, so it is not, you will not get back the table again. So it is not reversible process. So to do the work, what we'll do that there is a design tab. Same way you will get this part. Then you go to design, query type group. Query type group, you will click on update button, so that sort will convert into update to option. Then you will put your formula. For example, I put in my formula in the fees field. I'll show you how. So here fees option, I am putting the value. What I am putting, that fees plus fees into 0.2% means what is the fees? Fees will increase by 0.2%. Then after the formula I have written, after that save it and I'll run the query. When you run the query, it will update all the rows and the records. Suppose you have 5 records in rows, so it will update the 5 one. If you have more than that, so it will update all the records, all the rows. So there's a message will come, you are about to update 5 rows or 10 rows or 15 rows. So if you click yes, so it will be again ask for yes. After that you cannot reverse the process. So you should be careful when you are doing the update option using the formula. Okay, so this way I can make the query using formula. Next we have 2 things, forms and reports. Actually, forms and reports are now the next phase. What is a form? You know that about the any normal manual form. A form in Access is an Access database object, is an object on which the control are placed for entering, displaying and editing data in the field. So entering, displaying and editing data in the fields. Forms get connected to data source such as table or query. It is an organized and formatted view of some or all the fields from one or more tables. So forms work interactively with table in a database. Okay, so you can create form by same way. You have to go option create, then form wizard. You have to go to create tab, then that is a red symbol is given, form wizard, then form wizard, then same way you have to select the option. The form wizard option will come, column, tabular, data sheet, justified. You select the option, then you have to give the form name, then click on finished, then form list will come. How many numbers of records you have, that many number of forms will generate. Has created. Students form, name, gender, what are the fields as given based on their forms as created. Okay. Next we have reports. Report means you are getting report cards also in your after the exam. So reports. So I'm just distinguish between them, so it will help you to understand. So what is form? It is used to view, edit and enter information, and reports used only to view information. Forms generally displayed on the screen, and reports generally previewed on screen and printed. The most important, provide a detailed look at the records. And report is a summary of data. Lastly, often used by people who actually work with the database. And often used by the people who do not work with the database but who use the information stored in the database. It's very important. Like report, like form, we can create the report also. How it will happen? So same way you go to create tab, then report wizard. Create tab, report group, report wizard. Then next we will get same way the window is come. I have to select the fields. Then I have to arrange. After that, we have to see the record according to the field, which one is first one, which is the second one, which is the third one. So order will select ascending or descending also. Then we'll select the report will be in column form, of tabular form, of justified. Then what is the orientation, portrait or landscape. Everything is completed. Then click on next. We have to write the name of the report. After that we'll click on. After that we have to write this all has completed. After that we have to click the name of we have to give the name of the report. After completing the name, we'll click on finish button. After clicking the finish button, we'll see the report. We'll see the report here. See, this is the report. So this way you can create the report. So students, this is the summary of the chapter, explanation of the chapter. I hope this explanation will help you a lot. If you have any query, any question, you please contact with me. Thank you very much. Goodbye.